Figure below, lines P and Q are graphed on the xy plane. What is the x-intercept of line Q? A. 24, B. 27.6, C. 33.8, or D. 38.4. Feel free to pause this video and solve the problem on your own. Alright, let's go over the problem together. So, and don't worry if you couldn't solve this problem, because I was also first stumped by it too. I mean, I was thinking it had something to do like with this angle, and we're maybe supposed to use this and maybe some trig, and then we would find the distance. Overall, just made no sense, and I was unable to solve this problem, so I just guessed. But after I read the explanation, it turns out this problem is actually quite easy. So let's figure out how to do it. So the key insight into this question is noticing this. And what does this look like? Well, to me, it just looks like a right triangle, but hopefully to you, it looks like a perpendicular line. So which means that P and Q are perpendicular. And this just means, and this is a key insight because this would also mean that the slope of P multiplied by the slope of Q, I'm just going to write slope of P as MP, is going to be equal to -1. And knowing this, and again, this comes from my last video, so check that video out. And knowing this, then we can solve the question. So the slope of P is going to be equal to the slope of this. It's also going to be equal to the slope of this line segment right over here, because slope is constant throughout. So what is the slope of this line segment? Well, we're going over 5, we're going up 12. It's an ugly 12, hold on. And we're going up 12. So the slope of P, MP, is going to be equal to 12 over 5. So what is the slope of Q? And I'm going to do the slope of Q in green. So MQ is going to be the negative reciprocal of the slope of P. So this is going to be equal to -5 over 12. Alright, so we figured out the slope, and if you notice, we also have a point right over here. So this means that we can figure out the x-intercept. So, and again, the x-intercept, we're gonna say it has the x value of some number a and a y value of 0. So the slope of Q is going to be equal to -5 over 12. And I'm going to plug in this point that we circled in green over here as one of the points for our slope. So it's going to be rise over run. So 12 minus 0 over 5 minus a. So m of Q is going to be equal to -5 over 12, which is equal to 12 minus 0 over 5 minus a. And by the way, you can also switch the, you can have 0 be over here, you can have 12 over here. It doesn't really matter. You're going to get the same answer no matter what. All right, so now let's basically just an equation to solve for a. So I'm going to write it over here in a different color. -5 over 12 is equal to 12 minus 0 over 5 minus a. Let's multiply both sides by 5 minus a and multiply both sides by 12. So -5 minus a is going to be equal to 12 minus 0 is just 12, and 12 times 12 is 144. So we're going to get that negative, and let's expand this parentheses. So -25 plus 5a is going to be equal to 144. And now let's solve for a. So 5a, we're going to add 25 both sides. This is going to equal to 169. 5a equals to 169. And we can just divide both sides by 5 to get that a equals to 169 over 5. And so, okay, so 30. So 5 times 30 is going to be equal to 150. So that means we still have 19 left. So 3 is going to be 15. So this is going to be 165, 165, 169 minus 165. We're going to have 4 left. And so 4 over 5. So we're going to have 30 plus 3 plus 4 over 5, which is equal to 33.8. So A is going to be equal to 33.8, which means the correct answer to this question is answer choice C, 33.8. I hope this video was of value to you. If you like this concise, no BS way of teaching, then please consider supporting the channel. Regardless, thank you so much for your time and attention, and good luck with your studies.